Hello everybody and welcome back to another character guide video for One Piece Burning Blood. My name is Silvokiji and this is TheZoneGamingGo. Now this character, I've actually been thinking about doing this character for a very long time. I've actually did a guide video about him about 2 years ago in my old channel, Ivonne. I think this name is now like Ivankov or something like that, but I've been calling Ivonne for like ever, so that's the name I'm going to keep it up with. Now, Ivonne is a support-oriented character. He is not a fighter. He's not a combo character that's supposed to come in by switch-ins. Well, he might be. He's not one of those people like Luffy 3K or, you know, Kuma with the extra pad cannon damage like that. Just basically a damage-oriented character at all. He's not like that at all. He is support. Now, he's 200 points. He has no hockey. He's a Delphi character, so he is very weak against characters like Garp, Jinbei, as well as Blackbeard and Smoker. But the main thing about him is that I can't express enough how this character is probably the most support character in the entire game. He is possibly tied with Bartho and Chopper when it comes to how a character needs to play support-wise. Okay, so let's talk about his basic combo here. His basic combo, or auto combo, is 5 hits, ending in a Death Wink? It's called Death Wink, right? Yeah, ending in Death Wink. Now, Death Wink does not do a knockdown, and the thing about this is that similar to how Kaziru does his combo, his last hit on the 5th hit knocks the opponent away, which is really awesome. Now, when it comes to interrupting his moves, he can of course interrupt all of his special moves into his combo. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe he can't do his ranged attack on his first hit, so he'll have to go like 1-2 and then do his ranged attack after that. So it has become like a kind of mix-up thing. Now, whether he can do it on the 3rd hit, let's see. 3rd hit. So after the first hit, he can possibly do it. Now, I know after the 5th hit, there's no way, because he's a standing motion. You press the button again, he automatically does Death Wink. So it goes without saying that if you actually have Ivankov or have your opponent in the corner with Ivankov, do not do this combo because on hit you will be punished. Because the reason that it can't be punished from this distance is because you knock the opponent away, and so they can't really punish you. But as you can see, that there's still a little bit of lag time before you can actually like get back into your standing position. So his range attack, as you already saw, was like a little twirl. Now this move itself doesn't really have any knockback similar to his Death Wink. It's mainly a move that's supposed to catch your opponent. It's really comboed with his unique button, which will press immediately, which is basically like his drop kick. This drop kick is also his only unique chain capability move. Now this is more powerful than Berkey's drop kick, as it is really fast, and also does a bunch of I believe it pushes you back on block a lot. I may be mistaken. Okay, I'm mistaken. I don't know who does that. Ooh, my bad. Okay, so it does not push you back. So it is very punishable on block. It is very punishable on sidestep. So you gotta be very careful how you do this move. But it's extremely fast, so most of the time your opponents aren't gonna block it. And due to being unique chain, it's very, very good to use if you haven't done enough hits or something like that. Now, if you do this combination here, remember, that's basically 2 combos or 2 existing moves already. So if you bring another character that actually does not have a 1-hit, then you got to be really careful about what you do. Like Luffy 3K, I believe, will drop it if he tries to extend his combo to a more damaging attack, because you know in this game in Burning Blood they do restrict you from doing too many hits. Okay, so another thing we're going to talk about is jump attack. His jump attack, I believe, is the same. It's just a world kick. Now the world kick is cool because it's like an AoE, so it's not like a forward kick. So if the opponent actually does move a little bit, they will get kicked by the AoE kick. And I believe his jumping attack is pretty much the same here. And the thing about it, because of Ivy's like frame, because his hitbox or hurtbox, or you want to call it, he can do this like when he's like barely off the ground too. Wait a minute. Like it's a very good hit, especially on giant characters. And due to the twirl itself, he actually can go around his opponent and probably possibly do a cross up here. Yeah. There we go. Something I really didn't know. So yeah, he can do a cross up with his jump attack and jump unique. They're both the same, by the way. In the combo, his range attack is pretty much the same. It's just a twirl. It doesn't combo well with his auto combo, so it's usually used the mix-up tool to catch your opponent off guard, or especially on block. Like in some moments, some people when they're actually hitting the opponent like to do their they interrupt to the range attack just so they can get a little bit of hits, and then go to their drop kick just so they can do the full, you know, just stalemate. Like eventually you will get hit. You're probably get hit, but you're just kind of like, you know, take as much time as you need to kind of like, you know, come into the realization that you're going to get hit by this move. Now, enough about his auto combo here. Let's talk about his guard break. His guard break is a pretty new one. It's kind of like similar to Perona's guard break, as the move itself actually goes towards your opponent, kind of like a tackle. But on obvious, it actually knocks you in the air. Now, something cool about this. So you know, TheZoneGamingGo has the move called Marionette. Now, when he uses Marionette, let's say on Kuma, he'll bring in a character to use their guard break, a guard break move. Now, since Ivonne's guard break is his rushing move that actually knocks you up in the air, Marionette will actually break off on TheZoneGamingGo, who has to do a different combo when reacting to Ivy-san's unique Marionette combo. So, in this case, when you're actually using Ivy-san's guard break, of course, it cannot be comboed because Ivy-san likes to taunt pretty much everything he does. So what you need to do is actually switch in another person and actually combo that way. Now, it's easier for certain characters, but the way it actually moves up is really difficult. It's like, let's see if I can do this. Okay, dang it. Oh well, we'll try it some other time. So yeah, so no combo after that. Now it can be comboed his basic attack, which is really cool, but it's very long. It can be comboed right after his first hit, unlike his normal not normal guard break, but unlike his main attack. Now in a combo, the move actually doesn't do a knockup. As you can see, it cannot be comboed after his 2 hit, cannot be comboed after his 3rd hit, and it cannot be comboed after his 1st hit, but can be comboed after his first hit, and it will be a stagger. So by doing it this way, you can much easier do a combo like that, but you know, regularly, much harder. Okay, moving on. Heavy guard break is probably one of the most spammable heavy guard breaks in the game. Actually, one of the most spammy moves in the game. Ivy-san jumps in the air and does a version of his normal guard break, but like a jumping angle version. Now, the thing about this move is that it can be anti-aired, so you can hit Ivy-san out of the air when he's doing this move, and it does do quite a bit of damage for being a 2,000 point character anyway. Like 2,000 point characters have a big damage gap with their heavy guard breaks. So with Ivy-san's, you can literally just keep doing this back and forth, but remember too that this move itself does a taunt afterwards, just like his normal guard break, so you can't combo afterwards. So basically, some people, what they try to do is they try to just spam it, and that's something you can possibly do. Actually, if your opponent's like low on HP and Ivy-san is like, you have 3 characters, 2 characters, and they have 1 character, you can literally just keep doing this, and even if they do end up attacking you back, if they don't jump or do an anti-air on you, you can continually keep draining their HP with heavy guard break spam. Now, I know I'm probably saying, well, he's encouraging people to spam. It's burning blood. Deal with it. Okay, so next move here, we're going to be talking about his running attack. Running attack is a basic forward kick, does a stagger. Of course, you can combo after that with anything. Well, I'm pretty sure we went into a lot of detail with Ivy-san's moves here because I've just been going at it with him. Let's talk about his special attacks. First special attack is called Death Wink. Now, Death Wink is really weak. Now, the thing about Death Wink is that I don't believe it can be comboed with any of his moves because it's like a standing attack. So you can't really combo Death Wink into his auto combo, which is weird. Now, I do believe what you can do. You cannot. Never mind. Okay, so Death Wink cannot be auto comboed into his attacks. Think about a different thing. But his hair removal fist can. Now, another thing about Death Wink is that it is a projectile move. And do not use it. Try not to use it for a projectile war. It's a really fast move, so it's good to use like once in a while. But don't abuse it because it is something that can be easily sidestepped. So hair removal fist is the move you're going to want to use against low device characters. This move itself does multiple barrage of hits, ending with the character being staggered in the air. It can be comboed with Death Wink, if I can do this properly. Oh my goodness, why is it not working? No! Okay, wait. 1, 2. That's weird. There it is. Okay, it's like barely off the ground. Okay, so his hair removal fist can be used in his auto combo on the 2nd hit. It cannot be used after the 1st. And from my understanding, it cannot be used after the 3rd or the 4th in the combo. Except it can be used, the 4th, okay. So the 4th and the 2nd hit, it can be used. So this is actually pretty good in terms of his ultimate combo damage. Because what you want to do is if you actually do manage to get this off, you want to actually kind of go into his secondary or second point of using the hair removal fist rather than his 4th one, because I believe on the 4th one he may drop. I'm not going to try it out. You just have to find it yourself. Okay, so also for hair removal fist is that The move itself is amazing. Like, it does so much damage to Loki Guard. Like, if someone tries to Loki Guard this move, it will destroy it. Like, it will pierce through it. It will just demolish it. There's no way. Now, if you also want to know, every single one of Ivankov attacks is slash based. So basically, characters like Buggy, Jozo will be able to actually Loki Guard his abilities because they're all actually slash based. Okay, so next move here is Tension Hormones. This is when it gets interesting. It's basically his gimmick in this game. Now, Tension Hormones is a multi move here. So let's do this. So when you do Tension Hormones, you have 3 actions. He gets to a stance. Okay, you can either press his attack or L1 attack to do Hell Wink, which is a very damaging move, way stronger than this Death Wink, and also does another hitbox upon growing his head. And look how much damage that actually deals, quite a bit. It itself is pretty slow, and it's kind of like a mix-up tool in a way, basically, because he has different actions. His other action he can perform is just a face growth sentences headbutt. Now this move on its own does good knockback. It is not a uni chain. I don't know why he even tried to do that. And then his secondary move he can do, healing synthesis, is a healing move. He will actually heal his partners by 15% on the first heal, then 10% on the second heal, and then 5% after that for like forever on the third heal. So Ivonne is a support. He's also a healer, and he can also buff as well. So if you press the Tension Hormones, and depending on what support button you pick, you bring in your next character, they will get +3 attack as well as heal a little bit of green health when they come in. Now this buff I believe lasts for only about 10 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. And every single time you do use the buff, it will go down. So the next time I actually perform this buff, he will get +2. Bring him out. Next time I perform the buff, he got +1. Okay, and then next time I perform the buff, he's just gonna have +1. And that's going to be stationed. So, not Bartholomew, but Ivonne can heal his allies as well as buff them up, giving them the extra attack power. So if you have a character that's like Marco, who's not known for his damage output, and you don't want to switch the character out, because Ivonne, like I said, it's not really a support combo character. Like, he's not supposed to help you do combos. Well, he can. It's just his main role in it as a team is to basically heal you and buff you. Okay, so let's talk about his specials right quick. Not specials, but his other moves. Okay, so that's basically all Tension Hormones. Tension Hormones basically opens up a new realm of possibilities for Ivankov. Not to mention that when he actually does it, since he teleports off the screen like that, is really cool. Since you don't have a hurt box when you're actually teleporting, so you can actually dodge moves that way. Let me see something. Can you block immediately after coming in? No, you cannot. Or can I? Let me see something here. Because I never tested this out. Okay, you cannot. You cannot come in pressing a button when you do Ivankov switch out. Okay, so for a special movement, something you're going to want to do a lot. Cartwheel. You can only cartwheel one way. You can't cartwheel back. You can't cartwheel forward. It has to be like, it's kind of semi-backwards the way he does it. And he cannot combo anything afterwards when he's doing it. Now, he has a little bit of downtime where he actually lands on the ground, has to oppose, as Ivankov already does. But it can do it so many times. It's good for avoiding attacks. And it's good for just backing up and just doing what you need to do as an Ivankov player. His ability doesn't really give him anything. He just gives him the ability, of course, the flash counter if you have ability, and as well as doing chip damage. And because of his puncture, let's actually see how much chip damage his puncture actually does. Block these. Okay, that's quite a bit actually. That's quite a bit of damage. Okay, ultimate. Now, Ivankov's ultimate is a running ultimate, meaning that what he does, I put it on standing on accident. Oh, normal, I mean. Okay, so what his ultimate does, that he does a run for the start of his ultimate, and so from this distance right here, that's like, he can hit you from that output using Space Spectrum. Okay, so let me do a little combo here. So a combo you can do with Ivankov and his ultimate is slash. Oop, my bad. I actually had to go to my awakening to do this. His ultimate actually does a pick me up as well. Forgot to mention that. And if you had +1 with Ivankov, that's pretty much an insta kill. Sadly, Ivankov can't buff himself, so that kind of sucks. But he does have that really good ultimate on his part. Now, I guess we really pretty much done with Ivankov. There's not much to talk about besides he's a healer, he's a buffer. He is. I mean, he's not really played with a lot, simply because a lot of people play as combo character, someone that benefit the team. But I use him a lot. I know a couple people on PC who use him as well to buff his team out. But what I see when people actually play as Ivankov is that they try to put Ivankov as like a fighter. Like, okay, he's fighting Whitebeard. Let's play with Ivankov. Let him do it. But Ivankov is the character that's not really supposed to fight. He's like Chopper. Chopper and Bartho are not fighters. Like, they may have moves that do damage, but it's not like they're combo characters or not like they're big damage characters. They primarily used to buff your team. Now, left alone, it'd probably be a little bit bad. But overall, the role they were given for this game as being support, they do exceptionally well. And to having a character like that on your team when you're going against a couple of powerhouses like Marco and them, it's like Ivankov will probably win the game for you just because of his buffs alone. Like, imagine playing against a +3 buffed out Marco or a +3 buffed up Stoba. And you got to also think, like, even when you're not playing with support, even if you don't have support on your team or you don't have an attack support, Ivankov can fill that gap. If you don't have Johnny Asaka, he can basically fill it up, saying that, oh, I don't have my +3 attack buff, but I have Ivan, so I can do my switch out and come in, even if it's for 10 seconds. Still enough time. But okay, guys, thanks for watching this character guide for Ivan. Hope you enjoy. Oh, wait. Almost forgot. This is Ivan's coming to move. He is not a one hit, it's actually combo. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Wow. Okay, so yeah, that's a summon move. Okay, and to prove that this dropkick is actually a Unity. And to prove that this move right here is in the Unity. Okay, we're good. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time for another character guide for One Piece Burning Blood. Make sure you look at that first extension tournament coming out today between T-Baz, Murata, Son, and Bard. It's going to be pretty epic. It's going to be a 4-man bracket. The bracket will not be posted. I'll just be talking about it, one commentary and everything like that. But other than that, until next time, keep playing One Piece.